I got it. Hey guys, thanks for joining us tonight. We are talking 90 Day Fiancé Season 8, Episode 10, Devil's Work.
Yes. Let's get first to Mike and Natalie. So, Natalie wants to do therapy, and he tells her he ain't doing it, you know? So, she thinks it would help them with the differences. So he goes to his hairdresser who knows the situation. She jokingly asks him out after hearing that they weren't getting along so well, which I thought was pretty funny. She's like, "You want to go out?" Just kidding. I think she was totally putting it out there that she had a crush on him. Yeah, so anyways, she goes, um, he tells her about the therapy thing, and she says that it might be a good idea. So right from there, he took his hairdresser's advice, which they're very smart, and agreed to do therapy. She was Natalie was so happy about that, by the way. So they go to therapy, and some bombs were let out, like one that they're not in love anymore. I thought Natalie was going to cry. It
I
was kind
do.
of, yeah.
I do. Mike just kind of let it out, and he was like, "We're not in love.
We're not
We're
in love.
just
I'm
not."
keeping it real, and I'm gonna ask my hairdresser out
I
soon as
know.
she go home.
Because he was smiling more than I've ever seen him smile.
Ever.
And hairdressers are really good therapists too. They're good people to talk to if you find the right one. So get you a good good hairdresser. Um, but I felt bad for her. But the thing that I didn't feel bad for was the therapist said, "Well, why are you here?" And she said, "Well, we're gonna get married." Like she couldn't even profess her love for him
Yeah,
as
he wasn't
well.
feeling it.
She couldn't even say like, "I love him so much. I can't see my life without him." Like it was just kind of like, "Well, this is our life and we're supposed to get married." So it was time for them to part their ways. He took his Bluetooth earpiece from 1990s or maybe early 2000s. I don't know. I guess we're in 220 now or 2021. Now.
Yeah.
And walked out and said, "We're just not in love anymore." So I guess she's going to go home and they're going to work their separate ways.
Yeah, I just feel like she wants to be here. You could tell. It is not about him.
Well,
They're too different.
I don't think she wants to be here. I feel like she wants to be married.
I think she wants to be here.
Okay. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
she wants to just be married and she doesn't really
Okay.
care where it is or who she's with, but she just wants to be married and looking for that. But I can see where your point is.
So, what do you guys think? Leave in the comments. Do you think that Natalie wants to live here, and that's why she's hanging on to Mike, or that she just wants to be married and that's why she's hanging on to Mike? Let us know who
Yes.
you think is right. All right. So, also, I'm not sure if we said like and subscribe. Hit that button. So, up next, we got Amira and Andrew. So, his mom picks him up from the airport, and she meets his dad. Oh, no, sorry. His mom picks him up from the airport, and he's discussing plans for Amira to try it again. And his mom thinks he shouldn't waste the money. He goes home to an empty room with expensive gifts like iPhones and $500 gift cards. Because Amira was supposed to be with him. She would have been with him if it would have worked out. So, what do you think about this whole situation? Like, moms needs to be quiet first of all. Okay.
Well, I think Mom's is keeping it real and Amira needs
Don't
to
waste
get
your
on.
money, yes, but your son ain't suffering.
But I was going to say Mom needs to get on, or Amira needs to get on Mom's page and just get over it.
Yeah.
Like I don't think his mom is sitting there saying like, "You just need to do what you need to do to get together." She's kind of like, "Just get over it. Don't do that to that girl." And I kind of feel like I'm right there with her.
He's thinking about the next plan. This girl's going to be on a spaceship.
And she
trying
said,
to trying to
and she
trying
said
to
maybe.
rocket to his damn house.
And she said maybe I will.
Have you seen these memes? I can't. I live for these memes. I can.
All of them. All
So
of them.
so we'll see what happens with them. We don't know what she's going to try next. Next we have Jovi and Yara. So Jovi and Yara visit his parents, and she has never met his dad. His dad is in town from work. And they're having a conversation with her, and they tell her they assume her dream is to come to the USA. She says, "It's like assuming all Americans are stupid." She is a shady bitch. I love her though. I kind of live for her.
I
She
do
tells it like it is.
I do love her. Don't put her down. Don't just assume that she wants to be in dirty New Orleans, just be in America. Not that I still love New Orleans, but it is a little on the dirty side. But it's not like she's dying to be there. You know, she said she's got other options. She's a very pretty girl. She does not need to be with Jovi, who's sitting there putting her
No,
down, or her family or his family constantly questioning her
big time. And then they're
in
like,
front of her face.
yes. And then, they're having a party for her anyway. But so they're saying that it's small. So she's saying that, also that she may live in Budapest. And they're like, what? They don't want Jovi to go to Budapest and they ain't having it.
Well, the whole party bothers me too because she keeps saying she doesn't want to have a party without her family. It's important for her family. Her family means something to her, and his mother keeps laughing. She doesn't know it's like, I don't know, a whole lot of people coming to this party. And that's not good to do to her.
Oh, she's gonna be mad.
They're
Plus, she's
getting ready to go to
pregnant.
the
She's
party.
nauseous. She's hungry. Jovi's not catering to her. He's not kissing her butt like he's
bringing her home crawfish.
He's drinking. I can understand.
Did you want crawfish when you were pregnant?
Gross. No.
Like a lot of women, when they're pregnant, can eat certain things, or certain things kind of turn them off, and seafood's usually one of them. With my second pregnancy, surprisingly, seafood was one of the only things I can eat, which is why I got crabs on the daily. Like, that's what started our crab habit. But anyhow, most women can't take that smell. And so for him to go out and say, I brought you food, I brought you some crawfish, that's not what a woman's going to want to eat at that stage.
Gross.
It's not even hearty enough to be it. No,
Next.
come on, or Jovi, do better. I was about to call him Javi. Teen mom.
Do better.
Flashbacks.
Spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear this.
Do better.
Check out our Instagram. They show the baby. They're spotted with the baby in Miami. So, a baby girl. So
and
her pregnancy
I always
is
think
something.
that babies are up. I think that babies are a blessing, and I'm so glad to see some pictures circulating of the baby to know that the baby made it okay.
Absolutely. All right, next we got Tarik and Hazel.
But I hope that Jovi has stepped up.
I'm sure he has. Nothing like a pandemic and a baby
together, or drive you crazy. You're either going to
we're having some technical difficulties at the moment, and you're breaking up a little bit.
Okay, a little bit, but we'll get it. But like I said, you're either going to sink or swim during the pandemic and a new baby. All right, who's next, girl?
All right, next we have Tarik and Hazel. They get news that Hazel's son is sick and he has a fever and everything, and she's really worried about him. And that's got to be terrible being in a whole nother country and, your son is sick. But they find out he's okay, and they just are happy to hear that everything's going good.
Right. Yep. So just kind of waiting for the day that Hazel's son can join them in the United States.
Absolutely.
And they're probably still looking for a girlfriend.
I think they need to wait for COVID to be over for real for this girlfriend. This is gross.
I know. They're kind of making it a priority. And it's like, is this the time to be bringing strangers around? I'm not really sure. But whatever makes you happy, do you.
Absolutely. All right. So next we have Ryan and Old Lady. Let's check our reception. Are you good?
I'm good. I'm good on my end.
What is her name? I don't want to call her Old Lady. What is her name?
Stephanie.
She's not Old Lady, but it's just kind of gross.
It's Stephanie of 90 Day, and she's the hula hoop.
Almost
the hula hoop, I guess, world longest record or world's book records champion. She has hula hoop goals.
All right. Well, the trip starts off good with couples hula hooping and all the gifts, but she can't shake the feeling he's creeping and that her psychic is right about his intentions. Things get tense when they talk about the financial nature that she helps him and his whole family with. So apparently that his mom blocked her on social media when she was like, I want my money back. So she pleads for sex because they still haven't gotten it in. and have had a huge fight. He storms out in a cab. She's hysterical and calls his cousin to come, but the connection was cut out and she lost him. Now, the mom, she was like, I'm not giving them no money if they want to block me. So mom's best to unblock her if she wants that dough. But I was right about what I said about the attacking thing. She filed some type of charges on him and say he like
I
raped
did
her.
see that. You showed me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did remember seeing that. Who? Him, though?
Yeah,
Ryan?
him. Which is weird
Okay.
because didn't he leave unless he comes back?
I thought he left, and that's when she goes and sleeps with his cousin.
How
And if you
funny
want to
was
see,
it?
if you want to see that clip, it's on our Instagram of how he's gonna hit that
That's not then.
again.
That was from before.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. But it's still on there.
Yeah. So she called him again. So he acted like the service cut out. He was like, hello. And he hung up. He's like, I don't want no parts of that lady. So,
well, it's nothing like having somebody do something for you and then throw it in your face.
oh, she loves to do that.
That's what I mean. And she does it at every opportunity that she gets. You saw that watch. You saw that money.
I want to see the receipt on that watch because that watch probably was in a bubblegum machine. She is not.
I heard she got it off a Wish. Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah.
I mean, she still has money. I'm not going to
That's smart, though. I wouldn't
her.
have got him a real watch neither if his dumbass believed the Wish watch.
Totally agree. But we'll see what happens with them. Obviously, we know they're not going to make it.
They are totally not going to make it. And that's basically all they had on this week. They didn't have Brandon and Julia.
Our favorite. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, okay. That's all we have this week for 90 Day.
Well, please be sure to check us out on all of our social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and on our website, momstalkingshit.com. Thank you so much for the support and checking us out tonight.
Good night.